So today I want to show you the ultimate PS5 USB solution that just came out like a week ago. It is called the P5General, and you can find a link to where you can buy it in the video description. This device is basically the dream solution that the XIM developers always wanted to have for the PlayStation 5, and now it's finally available. The reason for why it is by far the best solution is because it isn't an adapter like all the other products out there, but an authentication device. And that makes a huge difference. All the adapters that you can currently buy, such as the Brook or the P5 Mate, have to be connected between your XIM and the PlayStation. And because of that, your XIM cannot directly talk to the console. Instead, the output of your XIM must first go through the adapter, and that slightly changes the signal. If you have ever wondered for why your aiming or your smart actions feel slightly different when using such an adapter, then that is the answer. But with this P5General, you don't have this problem anymore. This isn't an adapter that you plug into the console. Instead, it is basically an authentication controller in the form of a USB stick. You simply plug it into port 3 of your Matrix, and then your XIM can directly talk to the PS5 over USB. So your output is no longer processed by an adapter anymore, and therefore your aiming and everything else remains unaltered and perfect. You can basically see this device as a companion for your XIM. Also, this solution is not patchable, and the price is also only half as expensive as all the other solutions out there. For less than $30 you can already buy it, and in the future you may even be able to buy it from the XIM store as a companion for your Matrix. Before I go into more details, I should first talk about why this device is so important. There are roughly 5 games out there that try to detect XIM users, and 2 of them are using remote play as an indicator. That means that remote play users have a harder time to pass the detection than people who play over USB. And then there is also Valorant, which cannot be played with remote play at all. We don't know if more games will follow that route, but with the P5General you can avoid all of these troubles and have a much easier time. Also, this device is only for PS5 users. On any other platform you won't need it. And it is also compatible with competitor adapters such as ReaSnow and Cronus. Next, let's cover the setup. First, you must update your XIM firmware. A few days ago, a new firmware came out which adds support for this device. I haven't made a video on it because this update solely adds compatibility for the P5General and a GameSir controller. So start by updating to that firmware first. Once that is done, all you must do is to plug your P5General into the back port of your Matrix. That is the one right next to the Ethernet port. After that, you can connect your Matrix to the PS5. Please keep in mind that you can always plug a USB hub into your Matrix if you want to connect more than 3 devices to your XIM, such as a mouse, controller, and keyboard. At last, open your configuration and head into the connection settings. There you must set the connection method to Xbox and PS4. More must not be done. Your XIM should now work over USB with the console. At the bottom you can freely choose your polling rate. This device supports all polling rates from 125 Hz to 1000 Hz. At last, we must also talk about the 2 downsides of this device. It has no rumble support, so if your configurations rely on rumble codes, then this may be a problem. In my opinion, rumble codes are only useful in very few games though, so I wouldn't really call this a major downside. And if you don't know what I mean by rumble codes, then don't worry about this at all. The other disadvantage is that this device has no audio support. Maybe this will come in the future, but for now you will be required to use a USB sound card with your console or a USB headset. Also, this device is not compatible with XIM Apex, so this is only for Matrix users. As for the advantages, I have already mentioned most of them earlier in the video. You will be independent from remote play, and you can directly use the USB port of your console. You can also use features again that remote play doesn't support, such as Spotify, HDR, or variable refresh rate. You will also have an easier time to not get detected in games that try to scan for a XIM. At last, it may take a while before this device will be available on Amazon or through the XIM store, so until then it is best to buy it through the link that I have added in the video description. That way you will also support this channel at no additional costs.
So guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button or maybe even subscribe to this channel to not miss out on any of the upcoming videos. Also, contrary to popular belief, this channel is not an official XIM channel. I run this channel in my free time to bring you guys the latest XIM news and tricks. So if you want to support what I do, then maybe consider to join the YouTube channel membership. Channel members usually get around 1 to 4 weeks of early access to all new videos. Plus, we also have a nice little Discord to discuss XIM settings and other stuff. But that's about it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will maybe see you in the next one.